guys, it's Vi. Welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to have kind of an informal but very important chat with you. So I deliberated many hours trying to figure out if I wanted to stream this or not. And I was really kind of thinking, yes, I wanted to stream, but at the same time, I wanted my first stream to actually be a gaming stream. And what I have to tell you today is very important. I have been thinking about it nonstop for quite some time. And as many of you know, I created the Drifter Challenge, and it is an ongoing challenge that I released once a month. Well, I wanted to let you know that on, February, I have everything written down. February 2nd, folks, is going to be house number 24 that is going to launch. That means I have been doing the Drifter Challenge for 24 months. That breaks it down to being 2 years of planning Drifter Challenges. I have decided when we hit our 2-year anniversary that that is actually going to be the last and final home for the Drifter Challenge in The Sims 4. House number 24 is going to finish the Drifter Challenge. Now, I know this is extremely sad or bittersweet information for all of you to know, but I wanted to kind of have a moment to explain myself and to tell you why I have chosen the 2-year mark of 24 months to kind of quit. So when I first started the Drifter Challenge, folks, I had about 5 or 6 different months worth of information, different houses planned out. And I didn't know what to expect when I started. I wasn't even sure if anybody would even be playing the Drifter Challenge. My once a month release, I didn't know if it was going to even be a thing or if it was going to be a flop. As many of you know, since there are literally probably hundreds of you playing, the Drifter Challenge has taken off like crazy. And we are up to House 19, which launched just this last month. That being said, my anticipation at the very beginning of this, my overall very first vision was this. We have Willow Creek and we have Oasis Springs, and that's what we had gotten with base game. There was no new crest. We didn't have any of the other worlds that came with the get-together. And then there is buzz and talk that the new expansion, the City Life, is also going to have worlds. So my original vision for the Drifter Challenge was to clear out those two, Willow Creek and Oasis Springs. And by the end of my challenge that I had in my head, all of those lots, for the most part, like both of those worlds, were going to be filled pretty much to what EA had started us with. We had a few blank lots. There's like 5 or 6 maybe blank lots. And the rest is community lots that are built and residential lots that are built. Let me tell you, folks, when I get finished with everything, when we hit house number 24, almost the entire map for Oasis Springs and Willow Creek will be filled. And you may say, but wait a minute, Vi, we have houses in Newcrest and we have houses in Windenburg. We only have one house in Windenburg, but we have houses in Windenburg, and how is this all going to play out? Okay, so I wanted to let you know that I am in the process of completely 100% revamping rules from house number 1, and they will be revamped all the way house 24 when it releases. I have them right here. Yay. I'm not going to show you yet because it is still under construction, but I want to let you know that I tried very hard to make sure that things are a lot more clear. There's a lot less questions. It doesn't seem to be all higgledy-piggledy when you look at the rule sets. I realize, and I have been told by many people, that it'd be nice if there was a little bit more organization. But in my defense, I want to tell you guys this, okay? So the Drifter Challenge for me has been this. I feel like this entire time that we've been on this journey, and you guys have been joining me, is kind of a period of like a beta stage. So I have been releasing content every single month, and whereas I feel that my information is really good and it's fun and people are enjoying it, I feel like what my rules and things like that were posted, a lot of times it was, new content came out and multiple questions had been asked about the same thing. So I kind of just answered the question and added it into the rules, and it's all kind of all over the place. But anyways, I feel like this was kind of like a beta stage this whole time. And now that I have decided that I'm going to end the Drifter Challenge and there will be a finished product on the table, so to speak, I can take the time to get my rules where I feel that they make a lot more sense, and it's something that I would present to somebody. I feel like my previous rules, in all honesty, a lot of that was more or less just my notes, and I threw them up there very quickly to give you guys an idea of what I wanted to do. 1 month, I have learned, is not that long to come up with what I consider an amazing house challenge. It is very difficult to spend just those 30 days to get everything from start to finish, an idea, play testing and everything, and on the table, ready to give you guys. Now, I wanted to let you know the reason that I am stopping at house number 24 is not because I have run out of information. EA is constantly giving me things. They're giving us new expansions, new stuff pack, lots of new gameplay. There's new worlds coming out. Let's be honest, guys. When I started it, I didn't think that it was going to take off and fly. So my ideas of, just continuing and continuing until EA quits giving us information, it isn't going to work. And this is why. So most of the Sims game sets, like Sims 2 and then Sims 3 and then Sims 4, I'm assuming, is going to be approximately about the 5-year mark is where Sims 4 is going to more or less die down a little bit, and Sims 5, if they're doing that, is going to be coming out and taking its place, and then something else is going to be starting. As a simmer and as a creator in this case, I wanted to bring a finished creation. I don't think I have seen anybody else on any forums or heard anything about another creator for The Sims 4 or any of the franchise or any of the different sets that has ever done a monthly release and continues to do stuff for a long time. So what I wanted to do is give you guys a finished product. Now, this is kind of a bittersweet for me too. Let's be honest, I shed some tears over this when I first breached the topic or the idea to myself and discussed it with my homie. I got emotional because I am very attached to my Drifter Challenge and I'm very attached to the people who are playing, and I don't want to, let people down or anything else. But let me tell you this, guys. I view the Drifter Challenge ending and being a finished product like that of someone who is an artist, someone who is a creator, someone who, they don't want an unfinished product. They want a finished product to show people and be proud of and say, I made this. So the way that it's going for me, my project will never end. Usually the game sets last 5 years and then we move on to the next one. And I didn't want to be still creating and not enjoying when the new Sims comes out. I want to enjoy my Drifter Challenge. I created it originally to give myself a challenge and something to do in my own game. And truth be told, folks, if you didn't know, house number 2 was the last house I fully start to finish play tested by myself. So everything from 3 through what will be 24 is content I have never actually completed myself. So you drifters out there that have done Drifter Challenge House 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and completed those or whatever, you're ahead of me. I've never done it. So, well, actually I have done 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm on 4. But you get the idea. I have never actually completed my own challenge. And since it's an ongoing challenge, there was no end to this. And I want to give it an end because I want to enjoy my creation myself. I want to be able to give you a finished product and say, here is a full challenge. And I want the Drifter Challenge to really shine while Sims 4 is still a thing before Sims 5 comes out. So, I'm not going to say that I won't come up with anything else because I tend to get kind of creative and I want to play with the new stuff, So, maybe there'll be new houses that come out, but I have been fiddling with the rules and the new placement of things and new, since I knew there was a final ending and I know what's around and how I want to do everything now, guys. In my rules, there are certain lots that have never been available to you that will be available to you. I'm going to give you kind of a sneak and tell you that at the beginning of house number 1, you have access to a restaurant, and you get that restaurant all the way through the entire Drifter Challenge. I'm really excited about that. But anyways, I've been revamping all of the rules, like I said, and there's lots of things coming in the near future. I really debated whether I wanted to do a live stream to tell you guys everything, but I have such anxiety about doing a live stream, and I really wanted to just sit down and have a very informal chat. My homie's at work right now. This was not planned. I literally just thought, you know what? I need to get this off my chest. I need to tell my drifters what's going on, and I cannot wait any longer. My tiny human is in the other room watching TV, and I hope that my phone doesn't ring at any moment because it could tend to do that. I've got kids at school that might need their mom. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all of your support with the Drifter Challenge. I'm telling you, it's right here. I have made amazing friends. I feel like I've accomplished something because I don't know. I really feel excited about this. And I know that the idea and this information that the Drifter Challenge is ending is going to be a sad or a bittersweet for you. And I understand. I just hope that those people who have either stuck with it this entire time or those people who are just joining, that you enjoy the Drifter Challenge. I want you to enjoy your game. It brings people together. We have what we call the Drifter family. And it's filled with amazing simmers that are so creative and that are so amazing. Like, it's awesome. And I feel really blessed because of what I have created or started, we have made all these wonderful friendships and everything else. And I don't want any of that to leave, and I don't want it to end. And my main kind of scare or fear is that by telling you the Drifter Challenge is coming to an end and there will be a 24 house set and that will be the Drifter Challenge on the table is going to kind of kill it for people, because I know you guys love waiting for the next month of what's new in the Drifter Challenge, what's coming out, what did I come up with this time? And I know there's amazing content coming out, and there are some things that I'm pretty sure I could come up with that would be really fun. So I might end up coming up with some stuff in the future, but it won't be directly connected to the Drifter Challenge, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. I can't tell you a whole lot without having the rules done, but I wanted to get this video out first. So after this video is posted, expect rules from Drifter Challenge house number 1 through 19, because that is what's out right now. Houses 1 through 19 will be going through some very major drastic changes. And I do want to give you guys a warning or a heads up, just because I feel like I need to tell you. So one of the main things that is changing with the Drifter Challenge is just recently, I love Less Than Zero. That guy, let me tell you, that guy. But anyways, he took the time to clear out Windenburg and give you an entire brand new cleared file that has no Windenburg stuff, no Oasis Springs, and no Willow Creek. Bless his heart for doing this. But let me tell you guys, things are going to change, because what we need to do is leave Windenburg 100% intact for the Drifter Challenge. That includes your community lots and your residential lots, and leaving all of your residents where they are. That being said, that is going to be a change. We have discovered, or I have discovered recently, what exactly it does when you delete all of those homes. Let me tell you what happens, because you guys might not know. When you delete the houses and when you delete all the community lots, but you leave the residents like we thought, oh, that's wonderful. You know, the clubs are intact. That's fine. But what I failed to know, because I haven't known this entire time and just up until just recently, when you delete those residential homes and when you delete those community lots, if any of those clubs that are established have those specific places as their hangout spot, it no longer works as intended. It no longer functions as intended. So that's a huge change that's going to happen. So Windenburg is going to have to be either reconstructed, or we're going to kind of have to start the Drifter Challenge. Like, you're going to have to either replace all the stuff and go through and fiddle, or you're going to need to start with a vanilla game, clear things and do stuff. There's going to be a lot of things mixed around. There are some options for you. Any drifters who want the placement for the houses 1 through 19 that are not in Willow Creek and they are not in Oasis Springs, I suggest that you snag those rules ASAP, because when I replace them with the new rules, you won't have the old house placement. So I know there are people like Elowen who are caught up to the Drifter Challenge. They have either started 19 or done, I can't remember, but they are very, very close, if nothing else. And I realize that this legacy for you will be ending in a few houses, and the way you have everything set up now is probably what you're going to want to stay with. When you change everything, folks, what's going to happen is, depending on how you do it, you may end up losing all of your family ties and all of your, if you look at your, the family tree won't be intact in your game. Like, there's certain things that will change. if you do decide to start over in a vanilla game and start over where you are saving your houses and your lots and saving your sims, there will be a little bit of stuff lost, but it's optional as long as you have the placement from the previous rules. You can continue to play the Drifter Challenge that way, the way your game is, or you can choose to set it up completely different. I will explain things a little bit more at a later time, and if you have any questions, fine, I will go through stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to redo like video rules. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with those, because as soon as my written rules are posted, my video rules are null and void and they are no longer correct. Those will probably stay up because they are kind of funny and people do enjoy those. But there's, at the very least, there's going to be a note put up there that the rules are not going to match, that you need to read the written rules, because the written rules is what's going to happen. But anyways, I'm really getting off tangent and telling you things that don't really matter. What I really just wanted to tell you guys is that as a creator, I am finishing the Drifter Challenge. It's going to be complete in February. It's the 2-year mark. It's 24 months. House number 24 will be launching. That will be the end of the Drifter Challenge, folks. So take that information, process it, spread it around, talk to me. I will answer any questions that you have. And I don't know, expect the new rules posted in the very near future, in the next couple weeks or so. I'm still putting a couple new tweaks and things on things to make sure that they are really set in stone and good. And I don't know, I am extremely happy about this. When I first breached the subject to myself, you know, it was kind of a sad thing. But the longer I thought about it, the more I felt at peace with it and the better I felt with this idea. And the more excited I got about revamping rules, and the more excited I got about telling all of you guys what is going on and what to expect with the Drifter Challenge. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. I just really wanted to let the cat out of the bag because it's been killing me. I've been wanting to tell you guys for a few weeks now. And so yeah, that's it. Cat's out of the bag, guys. House number 24 will be the last and final house for the Drifter Challenge. And I don't know what else to say other than that. So thank you for listening to me ramble. And I love you guys. Straight up. I love you guys. Every single one of you guys. Thank you for playing the Drifter Challenge and for making it what it is, because it is ridiculous right now. There are so many supporters. It's crazy. But anyways, cat's out of the bag. That's what's going to be happening. I will give you information as things come out, and leave me lots of comments. I would love to answer questions and have a big discussion with you. That was one of my main reasons for wanting to do a live stream, because I wanted to have interaction immediately with you guys. But I can't wait anymore. I can't wait to get my computer set up and to learn how to do the live streaming. And I really want my first live stream to be a fun game thing, not a bittersweet, let me tell you what's happening with your favorite challenge. So that's it, folks. Love you guys, and thanks for listening to me ramble and letting me tell you the future of the Drifter Challenge. So until next time, guys, take care, and in the meantime, go out there and be a pineapple. I want you to stand up tall. I want you to wear a crown and be sweet on the inside. Bye, guys.